Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to try and keep this one short. I want to address what I'm seeing happening a lot, again in photography advice, groups on Facebook, forums and what have you. More like groups really, forums, there aren't that many left. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay. One of the most common questions that you see posted in these groups and on these forums is, what's the best insert camera, insert lens focal length, insert light for product photography, for portrait photography, for one particular genre? And sometimes the answers get a little bit sarcastic, a little bit snarky. Okay, you could argue that they shouldn't do that, but these questions come up all the time and they are kind of repetitive and annoying. There is no such thing as the best 85mm lens. It doesn't exist, because there's too many variables. The best for you individually, you and your budget, the format of camera that you shoot on, the type of work that you shoot. Maybe the best fit for you is the 85 1.8 versus the 85 1.4 or the 1.2. Do you work in low light so you need the faster lens, wider aperture, or do you not and you're shooting stop down in the studio, at which point get the 1.8, save some money. There's no best of one thing that's out there that someone can just say, here you go, buy that, there you go, done, that's it. Because there's so many variables, budgets, what do you want the lens to do for you, what circumstances and conditions do you need to use that lens or camera or other equipment within. So we need to really do a bit more research, think before we post these kind of things, and try and figure out what it is we're trying to achieve, what's missing from our kit. You can ask for advice on that, that's absolutely fine, but expand on the questions, expand on these posts that you put in these groups asking for advice. I'm looking to achieve this kind of look, maybe put a reference picture up, I'm looking to shoot this kind of work, I'm looking to do this or solve this problem. Can you steer me in the right direction for some gear that I need to add to do this? Currently I'm working with this, and this, and I'm finding it's limiting me. That's fine. You're going to get a far better conversation on the back of that rather than what is the best lens for whatever. I mean, like, buy all of them. There you go, you're sorted. So think more about what you're trying to achieve. There's no such thing as best light, as best lens, as best camera at the end of the day. Someone could come out there and say, well, you need to buy the Nikon 85 1.4 and the Nikon D850. That's the best bet. But like, for me, that's not the best bet. I prefer the Canon system. I'm used to the menu system. I'm used to their lenses, how they render, the color and what have you. So there's a load of little variables within that. I'm not saying the other gear is bad, it's absolutely not, but you can't just dish out an answer to someone when they ask something like that as well and think, there you go, go buy that. So if you're posting those kind of questions, give as much information as you can. If you're answering them, I know it's frustrating, I know it's repetitive, and it can be tempting to kind of have a little bit of a quip there and then, but ask them for more information, steer them in the right way, or if it drives you nuts, just scroll on by. Well, maybe if you are going to post something, just say, look, you need to give us more information. What are you trying to do? What problem are you trying to solve? What do you want to shoot? And then maybe steer them to give more information to the community so they can help them in that way. But we all need to put to bed the best thing, the best light, the best camera. Okay, best camera and lens. Phase 1 with the Blue Ring, Schneider, whatever they are, leaf shutter lenses and broncolor lighting. There you go. Like, but is some of the best gear on the market, but is that really going to fit everybody's circumstance and genre that they shoot? Hell no. No one's going to rock up with a phase 1 and a lot of broncolor packs to shoot a wedding. That's ridiculous. So we've got to think more about what we're posting in these groups, how we're answering these as well. You know, people are at fault when they get too quippy and take the piss, because maybe people don't know, but people posting questions need to put a little bit more thought into what they're putting down as well. Right, so help each other by all means. Help yourself by putting some decent information, and like, bury this whole what's the best thing. Like, doesn't really exist. Okay, catch you guys in the next video. Now, why do I get the feeling I didn't press record? This is me and YouTube. Oh, I did press record.